Welcome back to In the Black's YouTube channel. Today we're gonna go over a video that was highly requested by absolutely nobody, but we all think it's important. So what we're gonna cover today is recording devices when you're on the shooting range. We have 5 recording devices for you guys today. What we have for you is the Oakley Vanguard, the Oakley HSTN, the Ray-Ban Meta, the Insta360, and your favorite, the Finsta360. To judge these devices, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have 5 different categories. We're gonna have quality. I'm doing my hands too much. To judge these products, we're gonna use 5 different categories. We got quality, motion blur, file size, ease of use, and some visibility. To test that, we set up a quick little stage that's gonna involve some movement to see how the camera holds up when we move from target to target, and also some distance. We're not looking at hit factor or the speed. My goal here is to try and keep everything consistent. That way we have one consistent product throughout all 5 devices. And with that, let's get this shit. And up first is the futuristic Oakley Vanguard. I feel like a fucking superhero when I wear these. We just gonna get into this shit? Okay, up first, Oakley Vanguard. We're gonna start on the tailgate. I'm gonna run my ass over there and we'll get this thing going. All right, on the beep. All right, shut this off. All right, let's go check out the footage and see how it looks. Picture quality is pretty good. We have our In the Black sign up there, and on this video you could read it pretty crystal clear. I think if you pause this, you might even be able to see bullet holes on these targets. So probably an 8 out of 10. It's pretty clear. All right, up next is motion blur. I'll be honest, I didn't really see much on this recording. A lot of guys I shoot with, they mentioned with a lot of running movements, you'll start to see kind of a choppy, blurry motion. On this quick little video here, I didn't see much, so I mean, I'll give that one an 8 out of 10 as well. So file size, this was a 31-second video from when I started it to when I shut it off, and we had 62 megabytes. I don't know shit about this, so Matt, file size, what would you say?
So if it's 60 megabytes and it's a 30-second video, that means that you're pushing about 2 megabytes every second, which is decent. But if you look at it like a full minute, you're pushing 120. 2 minutes, you're now at 240. So you'd get to a gig pretty quickly if you were recording for a longer time. So is it huge? No, but it's not bad. Like that's about average, like for GoPros and things like that.
All right, so it's an average size file size. Ease of use, pretty friggin' easy. Throw them on, push a button. What I like about these is that it instantly can drop into your phone too. So ease of use, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. It's pretty self-explanatory, good to go. Visibility, that's kind of what we're seeing, not necessarily what the camera's seeing. So with these Oakley glasses on, we went with the red tint, that old adage of back in the baseball days when they say red picks up better. So for me, I like it. Another good thing with these glasses is you notice they don't have any frames, so my field of view is pretty much, what's it called, unrestricted? Unrestricted view. So everything looks pretty well. I don't have any frames or anything in the way. The only thing I got is kind of the brim of my hat. So I'll go with visibility as far as these, pretty legit. I'd say 9 out of 10. These sexy bastards are gonna come in at a 43 out of 50. And with that, we're gonna move on to the next pair of Oakleys, the Oakley HSTNs. I call these ones the stop signs. They look like 2 little mini octagons on your face.
You look like Harry Potter.
We live!
You're a wizard, Harry!
All right, let's do it.
There you go.
On the beep. Shooter ready, yes. Stand by, yes. Damn, I suck. Other than the shooting sucking, let's see how it looks. All right, let's take a look at this Oakley HSTN. Stand by, yes. Damn, I suck. 700 shots to hit the steel. Okay, honestly, I don't see much of a difference from the first Oakleys to this. I know our friend Mo, who is at a shooting class right now, he isn't here. He didn't like these when he first tried these. He said that it didn't seem as good quality. I'm gonna go against him on this one. I think the quality seems the same, so I'm gonna give this an 8, like we did on the other one. Motion blur, again, I didn't see any motion when I was running from spot to spot. I don't know if maybe we just got some super awesome ones from Oakley, but I'm gonna give these an 8 as well for motion blur. File size, we don't need the expert anymore. This one is 74.5 megabytes, but it was 38 seconds, so it was 7 seconds longer than the other and 13 megabytes bigger. It sounds like the math is mathing to what he said earlier, so it's about the same. And we gave that one an 8 last time. Just keep on keeping on with the 8s. Easy use, I think I gave a 10 on the last one. This is the same exact platform. So again, I would say 10, it's super easy. I think it took maybe 30 seconds to click import and it was popped onto my phone, so not bad. And visibility, that's where these will be a little different. So I am aware of these frames. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, it's eyeglasses. If you wear glasses that have frames, there's really no difference. I mean, a tiny little bit, so maybe we'll go with an 8 on visibility. So it just comes in 1 point lower than the other Oakleys. I still like the stop signs a little bit better. I think you can blend in better. Anyways, let's go to the next one, the Ray-Ban Metas. Ray-Ban Meta. Yo. Are these blue or purple? What do you think, blue or purple?
Blue.
Blue. Blue. All right, we running into it?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Hold on. We live! Shooter ready! Stand by. Woo! Ray, nice! Let's go check it out. Stand by. Woo! Damn, I'm out of breath. All right, let's review the Ray-Ban Meta. Picture quality was good when it's stable. It's nice, it looks good. So we'll keep that quality at an 8. Everything looked good when I was standing still, which brings me to the next one, motion blur. That was dookie. That looked like shit. Every step you could see it. Maybe because I got like a thin nose or something. Maybe I need like a beefed up little nose pad. That wasn't good. I'm gonna give motion blur based off of movement. I'm gonna give that like a 4. I don't like you. It was not cool. File size, once again, I looked at it before we went on. It was 52 megabytes for 23 seconds. So it's the same thing. I think they're probably running the same style. If that's a thing, is that what you call it, style, Matthew?
Bit rate and things like that.
Yeah. So we'll go with an 8 again. Ease of use. 10, again, is super easy. Meta, Ray-Ban, Oakley, they all make this very easy with this app that they have. Visibility, I will say these are a little bit more visible than the Oakley HSTNs. These frames aren't as bulky. I see it a little bit better. So we'll go with HSTN's an 8?
For visibility? Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go with a 9 on these. So we'll give these a 9 as well. So 39 out of 50. Realistically, the big difference here was the motion blur. That was aggressive. So there's the Ray-Ban. Now let's get into the Insta360. Put it into my sweet little hat cam so I can get it in there right. And we are running my boy over at Thief Supplies iPro. Literally saved me yesterday. Can you see a little nick? No?
I don't know, actually. I think maybe.
There's a nick somewhere over there. Anyways, dude was running PCC, decided to blast a barricade, and friggin' debris came back on all of us. Thief Supply. go support. Let's get this thing going. Do I have enough ammo? I do, I think. I don't know, we'll find out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 9. Yeah, cool. All right, shooter ready. Yes, stand by. Minuto, time to go read it. All right, get to watch this one on landscape mode. Nice. Stand by. All right. Full disclaimer, my Insta360, this is what I use when I shoot and compete. So I'm not biased, I'll try and keep it unbiased. Right off the bat though, Insta360 is gonna come in landscape mode. For me, preference for shooter, I like landscape mode. I feel like I can see more. The sunglasses, they all come in that like portrait Instagram mode when you download them. I don't know if you can go in and change those settings. That's something that we can look into. But initial drop, these come in landscape. Quality is amazing. I would have to go, it seems a little bit more crisp. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5, just a little bit more. Motion blur, I don't really notice much, but it's still a tiny bit. I didn't really realize anything. So I'm gonna give this one, these ones seemed a little bit better than the Oakleys and the Ray-Ban, so I'm gonna go with a 9 on this one. We'll give that one a 9. And the file size, woo! This is a big bitch, Matt. 21 seconds, 189 megabytes. So not great on storage. Matt, what would you give file size? We gave the other ones an 8.
I give it like a 4.
A 4? Oof, Insta360, not looking good. Ease of use, super easy. If you notice, it comes in this little case. It's very cute. You can watch your little self run around over here. After a stage, you can plug it in, let it charge again too while you're out. Same thing with these glasses. But it downloaded actually faster, surprisingly, than the Oakleys and the Ray-Bans. It was pretty quick. So either way, ease of use, I'm gonna give that one a 10 as well. That'll stay at 10. Visibility. So what am I getting to see? So that's ultimately what you're wearing. So I think for this one, you can't really beat it because it's up on your hat. I don't see it. I mean, in my periphery, yeah, I can see a tiny little clip attached to my hat. I guess with that being said, you have to wear a hat unless you wanted to clip it to like your nose or your lips. That'd be weird. I'm gonna give visibility a 10 on this one. 41.5. I don't like that score because I like this, but we got 41.5 out of 50 for the Insta360. All right, up next is the Finsta360. Motherfucking Finsta. I don't even know how to turn this on, bro. You think that means it's going?
I have no idea.
It's gonna be a second.
3 hours later.
It'll start blinking, and you know it's recording.
Oh, we good. We Gucci. We Gucci. Hat cam, no good. How the fuck are we gonna record this? That's gonna be great quality right there. Or what if I do this? Okay. We have figured it out. Where's the button?
Yeah.
We're recording. All right. This amazing ass camera. I had to turn my hat around backwards. The hat cam, 0 out of 10. Okay, let's go. Let's see. I don't think I have ammo. Don't have ammo. All right, shooter ready. Stand by. Make sure this thing's off. It's really high quality piece of chinery.
China. 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 China.
The biggest issue with this thing is I can't instantly view it. So what I would say on this is don't be poor and afford something that is a lot better than this. No clue what the quality is going to be like. We'll let you know later. All right, shooter ready. Stand by. All right, we just finished shooting all 5 of these recording devices, and as far as scoring goes, we're gonna have the Oakley Vanguards coming in at first place. Second place, directly behind it, is the Oakley HSTNs. Third is the Insta360. Fourth, we have the Ray-Ban Metas. And in last place, because we can't even view you, is the Finsta360. On a personal note, for me, I prefer to have the Insta360. That for me is going to take the cake as far as all of these, and that's solely because I can wear whatever I want. I can have clear eyes if I want. I can put sunshades on, which depending on the environment for me. I like being able to just throw it on my hat. I always wear a hat anyways when I'm shooting. If I had to pick a pair of the shades, I like the HSTNs because they have transition lens. With that, I will be able to have, whether it's sunny, it's going to turn to sunglasses for me, or if it's dark out, it will be kind of a little bit more clear. And my vision already kind of sucks, so yeah, we'll go with the HSTNs if I had to pick some shades. All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed this video and the reviews. If you didn't, we don't really care. We're going to keep them coming anyways. Make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. We have a special treat for you guys. We're going to be reviewing edible man thongs.